Randa,
and today we're filming a
Q&A. We asked you guys to ask us questions on our Instagrams.
This is what you've given us.
We're going to talk about some topics that you guys suggested.
We're going to get into the juicy details.
Yes, that's what we like. So if you enjoy Q&As, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss a video.
Alright, let's get into
the video. How do you listen to your intuition? Well, first of all,
question for me.
What is your intuition?
Your intuition is that feeling or maybe that voice in your head. I guess different people have different ways of describing it. Of just a feeling of knowing something. Maybe you can't explain why, you just do. Kind of your instinct, your first
I feel like it's your gut feeling of what to do. We all can get caught up in our head of like, oh, is this the right decision? And your intuition is just like your initial thinking of what you really think is best for you.
Like for me, when I meet like a new person that I'm interested in, I always have an instinct on what they're like, which feels kind of judgmental. And so sometimes if it's like an instinct that maybe that person is not good, you're like, oh, well, stop judging.
Like, you talk yourself out of it.
Yeah, you talk yourself out of it. Stop judging it. And then you're like, oh, that's why I had that feeling.
Yeah, like later on you remember, like, wait a second, my first
You're like, I knew this right away.
I think that's what your intuition. I know there's like ways of like developing your intuition. I think a great way, at least that I've learned, is probably meditation. And for me, that just kind of quiets my mind. And then it's like, without all the distractions and all like the emotional or like all the ruminating that you go through in your head. And when you do like fun things, like fun activities and you're not thinking about it, I feel like that's your intuition.
I think you can make your intuition better if you do things you enjoy, like dancing, singing, painting, which sounds like a weird way to develop your intuition, but it works for me, and I've also read it in a few books.
When do you think is a good time to move in with your significant other? Okay, well, I feel like for each individual person, it's going to be different. Some people, they might be dating for a few years and like feel comfortable moving in together, and they don't need to be married or need to be engaged.
We have friends that are engaged who've lived together for a long time.
Yeah, so it definitely works for some people. Personally, I think I would want to have like a bigger commitment, like being engaged or something if I was to live with someone, because I think I would be worried in the back of my mind that like, oh, if this didn't work out, like we're living together, it's like much more of like a bigger commitment, and I would want to know.
Or not.
I mean, some people are like okay with like kind of like it's almost like a test drive of the marriage in a way, living together.
I don't know, if you're moving in together, like you're like serious.
You're basically married, but you're not, and like that works for some people, but I don't think I would want to do that. What do you guys order when you go out to restaurants? Is it difficult to eat the clear skin diet when going out? First of all, no, it's not difficult at all for us to eat out. You might think it would be, especially with not eating oil, but actually pretty much every restaurant will have something that's oil free.
And if you go to sushi restaurants or Japanese or even Chinese, there's always rice, steamed veggies. Even at like steakhouses, you can get a potato. Wendy's fast food even has a baked potato. So there's an option pretty much everywhere. You just have to know. And we do have a specific chapter on this in our book if you want to learn more.
Personally, one of my favorite things to eat is the big pad see ew rice noodles. So
I love
going to Thai food and getting a nice stir fry. And lots of stir fries come with eggs, but you can literally just say, oh, can you not cook it in oil? Can you not cook it in eggs? And it's like, okay, yeah, like literally every Thai restaurant, even if it's not vegan, like it's super easy.
Yeah, totally.
And honestly, it's sometimes even easier to eat out at just normal typical restaurants over vegan restaurants, because you can just ask to cook stuff without the oil. I just found out that my boyfriend of 2 years cheated on me. Would you get back with someone who cheated on you? What are your thoughts on cheating? Ooh, sorry. That's rough.
Ooh, infidelity.
Okay, my thoughts on cheating are, I don't think it's cool to go behind someone's back and lie, because cheating is just essentially lying. Yeah. Personally, if somebody cheated on me, I don't think that I could get back with them. But I feel like there are like special case scenarios. Like I wouldn't judge somebody who got back with someone who cheated on them, because
people do change.
Yeah.
People do.
I would say
people
like
can change over time and be like, wow, that was really wrong. That was messed up. But
I feel like if I was to get back with someone who cheated on me, it would probably have to be like a few years later, and like they'd have to like almost prove that they would never do that again. But I'd also like, I'd understand if somebody had a hard time not wanting to trust them. I don't know, that's tough. And I feel like you kind of have to make that choice on your own. But like, obviously I don't think cheating is nice, and I would never want to be cheated on. And if somebody cheated on me,
open relationships, I have way more respect for that than just cheating. Like, I mean, I'm not saying there's anything.
Lying.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with open relationships. If somebody wants to do that, they should. I've personally never wanted one, But at least there's like an understanding and like a mutual like, okay, we're gonna
Yeah.
see other people and they're both okay with that. Whereas if one person's just being committed to the other and then the other one's just going off behind the other person's back, I'm just like, why? Just don't be in a relationship. It's just deceitful. It's not cool.
Yeah.
If you want to be with someone else, break
up.
up.
Yeah. Can you give some advice on how to not get upset about your acne / your appearance?
Well, if you didn't already know, we had really bad acne, so I feel your pain. Definitely check out the Clear Skin Diet. Like, check out our recipes, change your diet and your skincare, and get informed on how you can stop the breakouts.
Even when we had really bad acne, obviously it took like a while for the scarring and all the redness to go down. But me knowing that it was getting better really gave me hope. And like, okay, this is getting better. I can deal with this.
Right, I can deal. It's healing. It's fine.
Yeah. So having that hope really does help. And also with acne, I feel like don't be ashamed to wear makeup. Like, I feel like there is a little bit of the shame of like,
oh, your face.
Oh, like you're wearing makeup to cover up. Like, you should just feel confident. Well, and yeah, like you should feel confident, but also if it makes you feel better to cover up your skin, especially as it's healing, like don't feel bad about that.
Totally. When our skin was healing and it was just kind of marks and hyperpigmentation, I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing makeup. That definitely made us feel better, and if it makes you feel better, then you shouldn't feel ashamed of it.
Just make sure you get an oil-free matte makeup that will cover up your skin well but also doesn't clog your pores.
Yeah.
The other part of the question was dealing with your appearance.
I think for your appearance, love yourself as you are now, and if you're trying to like attain a certain goal, whether that be getting clear skin or maybe getting more fit, taking the steps to do it in a healthy way, but always loving and appreciating yourself as you are now. You can't say like, oh, I'm gonna love myself when my skin is clear. No, screw that. Like, enjoy the ride. Why can't you love yourself now? Why can't you have fun? Oh, I'm gonna love myself once I get a boyfriend. Like, why? Like, why can't you just enjoy life now? Oh, I'm gonna love myself once I'm a size 2. Why can't you have fun? Why can't you love yourself now? Eat healthy, exercise, do the right things, and everything will work out.
Maybe you should ask yourself, it's like, well, why don't you like your appearance?
Sometimes it's something that happens. A guy was like, oh, have you ever thought about getting a boob job? I guess he was asking me as a joke, but after it didn't work out with him, I started like telling myself like, oh, maybe if my boobs were bigger, I'd be more desirable. Maybe he'd want to be with me if my boobs were bigger. But that's stupid. There's gonna be somebody out there who likes you for you, likes my boobs the way they are, and if they don't, then it's like whatever.
I am currently following a high carb, low fat vegan diet to lose weight, but I have gained 10.
Woo, Angelo!
But I have gained 10 pounds. I am eating enough, doing cardio-based workouts from 5 to 6 times a week, not eating oil and processed foods, plus sleeping enough. I don't know what to do because I have no results and my mom is forcing me to eat animal products again. Do you guys have any suggestions? I would say, first of all, your parents can actually force you to eat meat and dairy if you choose you don't want to. Like, that's your choice. It's your body. And second of all, I just made a video on how to eat more food and stay slim. And it's basically the principles of calorie density. And there's a lot of misinformation out there, I feel like, especially on YouTube, about being high carb, low fat. Like, oh, if you're high carb, low fat, like, you have to like eat this, you have to eat as many calories as possible. That's kind of like the core message, when really, obviously, yeah, you can eat as much food as you want, but different foods will affect your body in different ways, like calorie density and affect things.
I want to ask them if they're just recently gone on birth control.
Right.
Like, what are the details, and what are, like, I'd want to see a food log to know.
We're gonna link the video how to eat more calories and stay slim either in the sidebar or in the description. So check that out if you want to learn more about how to basically eat more food and not eat a ton of calories, because it's possible that you're just eating too many calories for your body.
Sometimes people are like very short too, like they're 5'1", and then they're following
like 6 foot girls.
They're 6 foot girls, and like, oh, this girl eats way more.
She's eating 3,000
calories.
calories.
I need to eat that much, and
it's like no, like you need to eat what's right for you. And being a 5 foot or 5'3" girl is going to be much different than somebody who's like almost 6 foot. Can you do a video on how you fit family, friends, boyfriend, and YouTube into your life?
You just put them all together. Put them all on the YouTube channel, and then you hang out with everybody.
We live at home with our family, so we definitely get plenty of
That's our
family
entire
time.
life.
Yeah,
that
so
is
that
our
is our life. And we're always hanging out with each other. We also like to have like game nights and have friends over, and we always make sure we make time for seeing friends, because it's definitely important to your mental health and just maintaining good relationships.
It's just fun.
And it's fun. But yeah, also, like, I'm not perfect in terms of balancing out my life. Like, there are definitely times where, like, I need more quality time
with your boyfriend.
With my boyfriend. And we have different schedules. So it's like, I'm really not perfect at it, and I'm learning as well, too. But I would say the best thing is to, like, communicate what you want. If you're not getting enough quality time with your friends, we'll make an effort to see your friends. And if you want to make more time with your boyfriend.
Time.
Pencil it in, schedule it in. If otherwise, like,
It's not gonna happen.
it's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'm still learning.
I feel like I'm really good at time management, but I don't have a boyfriend, so does that make it easier?
You still go on dates,
But I
and
still go
stuff.
on dates like every week.
So you make the time.
And this concludes the Q&A.
If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscrib and hit the bell.
So you don't miss a video.
'Cause we post videos every Thursday and Saturday. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. We're gonna be making more IGTV,
IGTV
Instagram
yes.
videos. That's a new thing. So yeah, all that is gonna be linked down below. And
We will see you
next
next
video.
video.
Bye!